what I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. President Trump?
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Hey, folks, this is Peter Boykin, #GoRightNews. I'm a constitutionalist for liberty, and I'm bringing you good Go Right news every single day. There's a lot to talk about today.
I think it's time for us to go right.
Welcome to #GoRight with Peter Boykin, where we bring you the latest news through the lens of a constitutionalist for liberty. Our first story sheds light on concerning revelations about the safety of former President Donald Trump. According to multiple sources, top officials at the U.S. Secret Service have repeatedly denied top officials requests for crucial resources, such as additional snipers and specialty teams from Trump's security detail. These denials have caused significant tension and raised serious questions about the decisions made by the USSS leadership. Because in our constitutional republic, the protection of our nation's leaders is paramount. Today we bring to light troubling revelations regarding the security of former President Donald Trump. We all know it. We all question it. And where is the, where's the damage done? Where is the punishment? Where is the people stepping down? It's crazy. According to 4 individuals familiar with the situation, top officials at the U.S. Secret Service have repeatedly denied requests from Trump's security detail for the past 2 years. These requests, crucial for ensuring the former president's safety. And remember, he's not just a candidate for office. He is a former president. They are supposed to always be protected, no matter what, no matter who. Including additional snipers, magnometers, agents for screening attendees, and other specialty teams. The ongoing denials led to significant tension between Trump and his security detail and the USSS leadership, who were perceived as not doing enough to safeguard the former president. Secret Service Director Kimberly Shittle, more like Shittle, is set to testify before the U.S. Oversight Committee addressing these failures in protection at the Philadelphia rally. This testimony could provide crucial insights into the internal decisions that compromise Trump's security. Meanwhile, a whistleblower alleges that law enforcement abandoned that roof, that sloped roof they didn't want to go on, due to the heat. We'll take a bullet for Trump, but not a little bit of hate. And another concerning development, a whistleblower has alleged that the law enforcement officials abandoned their posts due to hot weather during an assassination attempt on former President Trump. This incident occurred during a rally, a campaign rally in Pennsylvania, when a shooter gained access to a roof approximately 130 yards away. Now, normally, folks, do you think we're ever going to get 130 yards away from Donald Trump without full security detail? I don't think that's going to happen. Now, Republican Senator Josh Hawley, who brought these disturbing details to light in a letter to the impeached Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, Hawley revealed, quote, "The whistleblower alleges that at least one individual was specifically assigned to the roof for the duration of the rally, but abandoned his or her post due to the hot weather." And, quote, "The whistleblower further alleges that concerns over the heat prompted law enforcement to forego patrolling Building 6 and instead station security personnel inside the building. This failure is linked to the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees the U.S. Secret Service. On the day of Hawley's revelations, Secret Service Director Kimberly Shettle faced bipartisan scrutiny from the House Oversight Committee over these security lapses. Senator Hawley was called on Secretary Mayorkas to, you got Shettle and Caucus, to confirm the accuracy of the whistleblower's allegations and reveal the timeline of the post abandonment. He was also requested an independent investigation by the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee to ensure accountability and transparency. I think we see a pattern here. We have somebody who hasn't performed their job. Donald Trump called for them to be resigned, called for them to be impeached. He doesn't get impeached. They still keep the guy in. And then the guy looks the other way while somebody almost pretty much did, practically, in all terms, in many alternative universes where his head didn't turn at the last minute, assassinated Donald Trump. Because, words wasn't enough. His career wasn't enough. His banking account wasn't enough. His criminal case, it wasn't enough. His reputation wasn't enough. But now they want to assassinate him. Period. They want to take his life. And by being complacent and letting it happen. Throwing your hands up in the air going, well, whatever happens. Now, as we delve deeper into these events, it's crucial to remember the importance of accountability and robust security measures in protecting our leaders, no matter who they are, even if it's a leader you don't like. I, for one, don't like North Carolina's Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson. And I know a lot of people argue with me, but he is still the Lieutenant Governor. He still deserves a security detail. And anybody in that kind of power deserves to have security. Especially someone of that stature who's causing a lot of issues, rather it be because you are a troubleshooter, a troublemaker, or you just draw in trouble. You do deserve protection, even if it's somebody I don't like.
Go Octua! Octua! Octua, you spit! Octua! Super effective!
Meanwhile, we already talked about this, but let's go over it a little bit more. Biden stepped down. You already know this. Biden stepped down as Kamala Harris, who's all of a sudden black American, when she's half Indian, half Jamaican. It's a draw. Poised to take Democratic nomination. She said she graduated from HBCU. I went to HBCU college for about a year or so. Am I black? I'd like to ask that question. But what does it matter? What does it matter if you're color or race or creed or religion or whatever? It doesn't matter. I just know what matters is I want the orange president back, not the pale green one. So in a dramatic turn of events, President Joe Biden has announced his withdrawal from the presidential race. endorsing Kamala Harris as his successor. Biden stated, quote, "I believe it was the best interest for my party and my country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term, of which you actually should just probably step down now and let Kamala Harris handle it and run for president. Because there's no point of you staying in office." This decision follows a poor debate performance and pressure from key Democratic figures to step aside. Now, Biden drops out in a quiet coup and a quick coronation. Now, how did Democrat operatives, how did they steal this nomination from their voters? And like my other half says, where is Joe Biden? Where's Joe Biden? I think Laura Loomer was saying he was probably deeply ill, probably on his deathbed. He had a situation that nobody wanted anybody to know. We saw him degrade from the beginning he took office. And what sucks is it denies Donald Trump the chance to take Biden back on and prove once and for all that he beat Joe Biden in 2020. But we will never have that again. They would have made an excuse anyway. So Joe Biden has exited the presidential race, but not the presidency. He endorsed Kamala Harris as a successor. This abrupt decision leaves Democrats with the task of rallying behind a candidate who has yet to win significant voter support. Now, Biden's exit. Biden announced his withdrawal through a statement on X saying, and again, "I believe it's the best interest of this party and the country for me to stand down." Hold on. I'm saying the words. I'm saying it. Okay, I'm saying it. I'm saying the words. You don't have to put a gun up to my head. Remember, I'm the president. I'm saying it. I'm saying the words. I'm saying the words. I got it right this time. I'm saying the words. I believe it is the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. Now, can I have my bump of Coke, please? Can I have it? Where's Hunter? Where's my dealer? He soon followed with another post endorsing Kamala Harris, urging Democrats to unite against Donald Trump. Because that's the only thing I can have nowadays. Biden's decision followed a poor performance in his debate with Trump, leading to pressure from key Democratic figures like Nancy Pelosi, Barack Obama, and Chuck Schumer to step aside. Now, Harris's path to nomination. While Joe Biden's endorsement does not automatically secure Harris the nomination, it significantly boosts her chances. Prominent Democrats such as Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, California Governor Gavin Newsom, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and the Congressional Black Caucus. I've heard the Congressional Black Caucus is pretty large and a very thick caucus. Pardon my French. Okay. Quickly endorsed her. However, former President Barack Obama has yet to endorse Harris. What about Big Mike? Doesn't say. Delegates roll. Biden's withdrawal frees up his 3,896 pledged delegates. And Democrats face two potential paths: holding a vote among delegates or organizing a flash primary election. They're not going to have much time to fake these ballots. They got to delete all those ballots, erase all those ballots. They have all those dead people signed already. Got to make new ballots, and they only have a small amount of time to cheat. Both options pose challenges, with a vote among delegates potentially undermining the democratic process and a flash primary being logistically difficult. It's unheard of. Now, Trump's response. Donald Trump reacted on Truth Social, stating, quote, "He was not fit to serve from the very beginning, but the people around him lied to America about his complete and total mental, physical and cognitive denies. Whoever the left puts up now will just be more of the same. We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Oh, God. I think there actually is a mental condition with the laughing there, and it's kind of like the same thing with Hillary having the weird during the middle of her speeches. Now, public opinion. And I'm not too much on polls because polls are dependent on what questions you asked, who you asked them to, the amount of people you ask them to. They can be swayed one way or the other. I mean, facts or statistics are solid, but even those can be manipulated if you know how to do it properly, because I did that job for many years where I had to emphasize the good stuff and lower the bad stuff. I should be working for somebody's campaign right now, honestly. Public opinion. Polling averages show Trump leading Harris by about 2%. I don't know how they come up with these polls. The Trump campaign is expected to link Harris to the Biden administration's perceived policy failures, including the border crisis, inflation, and international unrest. And everybody talks about Kamala Harris, you know, how she slept her way there, blah, blah, blah. Now they're talking about old Donald Trump gave her a check way back when, you know, when she was running for attorney. Well, back then, Donald Trump was a Democrat, and he wrote checks to everybody, Republican or Democrat. That's how you get business done. That's how you grease the squeaky wheel. You know, that's the art of the deal. But, like my other half says, Kamala Harris is known for locking up the most black men in prison. So she's not this great black savior that everybody wants to talk about, when she in herself is a part of the system that puts a lot of innocent or first-time offenders or non-violent offenders who happen to be black in jail more than whites. So she's no saint. And remember, she didn't like Joe Biden. She talked crap and nasty stuff about Joe Biden. But they were drawn together. Constitutional concerns. J.D. Vance, Trump's running mate, love him or like him, or leave him or like him, or kind of, hopefully he's not Pence 2.0, who knows, questioned Biden's decision to remain president, stating on X, quote, "If Joe Biden ends his re-election campaign, how can he justify remaining president? Not running for re-election would be a clear admission that President Trump was right all along about Biden not being mentally fit to serve as commander-in-chief." And who really believes that Joe Biden has COVID? I mean, for the 5th or 6th or 7th time. Now, party maneuvers. According to a source close to the Biden family, Democratic operatives executed a well-orchestrated plan to force Biden out, like taking him to a black, what do they call it? The black bunker underground facility. Basically beating the shit out of him, probably. Until he said, yeah, like I said, I read it. I swear I read it. This included allowing him to debate Trump to showcase his unsuitability. They embarrassed themselves. They followed by threats by invoking the 25th Amendment, and Pelosi allegedly pressured Biden with an ultimatum, suggesting either a voluntary exit or exposure of internal polls showing his unpopularity in key states. I think all they've done is shown that they've been feeding us bullshit for like forever now, and now it's like last minute, 11th hour, let's just throw whoever we can in and toss it up in the air. Maybe we'll win. And if Donald Trump wins, it's because we had those problems. It's because we had a bad candidate. That's not because Donald Trump is any better or anything like that. Whatever. So Harris's campaign, Harris and her team reportedly began strategizing her campaign even before Biden's debate performance. She's like, "We did it, Joe. We did it, Joe. Stumble." I can imagine her. Her little cackle. Like the Wicked Witch. In her previous presidential bid, Harris garnered only 3.4% support and withdrew before the primaries. The New York Times described her campaign as uneven with internal divisions. Let me explain to you my campaign. It's a campaign about stuff. Lots of stuff can happen when you're president because of stuff. And when you're president, you have to take care of that stuff. And sometimes when stuff happens, I have to step up to be president. And sometimes somebody else who's president has to step aside and let me, Kamala Harris, do some stuff to become president. You like that stuff? So Democrat process concerns. Over 14 million Democrats voted for Biden in the primaries. Party operatives have now redirected their support to Harris without further consultation or voting, raising concerns about the democratic process within the party. Now, the next steps. The Democratic National Committee aims to have delegates start voting soon to finalize the nomination process. Now, concerns have also been raised about the democratic process within the Democratic Party, as over 14 million Democrats voted for Biden in the primaries. But, the hell with their votes. The hell with democracy, right? The decision to support Harris without further consultation has sparked debate about the integrity of the party's nomination process. They've thrown all the rules out the window. Now, let me tell you, I always try to, for my podcasts, for my news on GoRightNews.com, I'll let you know I'm a citizen journalist. I'm an opinion-based commentator, and I don't perceive to know all the facts, and I'm open-minded to listen, and a lot of this stuff is opinion-based, and I like to have fun with it. But the assertion that the nomination process undermines democracy and the description of the coup as well orchestrated are opinion-based. Additionally, characterizations of Harris's previous campaign and Biden's mental fitness reflect subjective views. But you know what I feel, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you probably feel the same way. So, I'm asking you this. Stay tuned. Stay tuned as we continue to follow these developments and their implications for our constitutional republic. Please share this. You can find this on Kick.com, Rumble.com, YouTube, and Facebook, and other places as well. I'm Peter Boykin. I'm signing off from #GoRight, where we uphold the values of our constitutional republic, and we ensure our democracy, unlike what the Democrats are doing. Peace. God bless.
Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. That's why he's done it again. No, MAGA swagger.
Supporters keep the spirit, so long as critics make noise, yeah. Fools try to break him, something they'll never destroy. Grand MAGA wave, and who really gives a damn for a shaky stance? Don't ask him to fold under pressure, he needs this drive to lead. You own the power, you control the media. Trump stands taller, don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. That's why he's done it again. No, MAGA swagger. Supporters keep the spirit, so long as critics make noise, yeah. Fools try to break him, something they'll never destroy. Grand MAGA wave, bam. And who really gives a damn for a shaky stance? Don't ask him to fold under pressure, he needs this drive to lead. Believe you own the power, you control the media. Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. That's why he's done it again. No, no, MAGA swagger. MAGA swagger. MAGA swagger. You own the power. You control the media. Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. You own the power, you control the media. Trump stands taller, don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. That's why he's done it again. No, no, no. That's why he's done it again. No, MAGA swagger, yeah, that's swagger, swagger. MAGA swagger, MAGA swagger. That's why Trump's done it again, again, again. No, 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 MAGA swagger. No, no, MAGA swagger, MAGA swagger. No, no, MAGA swagger. Can't deny the vision, lifts the fog from our eyes. Trump rise without permission, here's one who won't compromise. Truth comes bold in his stride, they try to shout him down, but he stands his ground. Brush off the judgments, who says they're part of our lives. You own the power. You control the media. Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. You own the power. You control the media. Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. That's why he's done it again. No, no, MAGA swagger. Let's keep the spirit, so long as critics make noise, yeah. Fools try to break him, something they'll never destroy. Grand MAGA way, bad. Who really gives a damn for a shaky stance? Don't ask him to fold under pressure. He needs this drive to lead. You own the power. You control the media. Trump stands taller. Don't mess with his agenda. You twist his words, justify your reasons. He made his promise, and he's here to keep it. No, no, MAGA swagger. He's got it again. No, 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 no. No, no, MAGA swagger. That's why he's done it again. MAGA swagger. No, MAGA swagger. MAGA swagger. MAGA swagger. No, no, MAGA swagger. No, no, MAGA swagger.